wonderful peeps at Sonia Miller of Junk Monkey Paint Company. Hello! How's your day out there going? I have had a awesome start to the day. I had my coffee, fueled up with coffee, and actually I'm getting ready to head out to one of my favorite places. I should just call it my club. It's Wally World, Walmart. Hello. Gotta go make my daily trip there. Have you made yours yet? The daily pilgrimage to Walmart. Boy, I have a problem. So if you watched me live last night on Facebook, and if you aren't following me over there, make sure you pull up Facebook and you look for Junk Monkey Paint Company. You'll see my smiling face over there. Last night I was working with you guys, painted live the bottom part of a footstool, right? I think that's what we agreed it was all called, a footstool, just a stool. And so anyway, I'm gonna go see how it looks this morning. I'm gonna continue on from there, working onto it here today. So if you wanna see me use milk paint and see it in action and see what it looks like, I used a color called Tea Biscuit. It was gorgeous. So today I'm looking for some, maybe some, just some, I don't know, some colorful, pretty, fanciful color to add to that just warm neutral color that I have on the legs of the stool. So I'm gonna take you with me. We're gonna go look for that. This is what we're gonna recover together today and bring it all together. This footstool is actually gonna be for my office. I have a nice comfy chair. So when I sit back and I'm editing videos and I'm doing work on my business at Junk Monkey Paint Company, I have a great chair, but I need something to put my feet up on. So I'm gonna repurpose this for myself. It's been beaten around our shop for a long, long time. And honestly, I didn't know whether I was just kind of gonna, get rid of it and pass it on to somebody else for a project or keep it for myself. I'm so happy I did because it's gonna come in perfect. But look, I did it in a chevron burlap at one point, just recovered it. Recovered is when you basically, it's clean what's underneath. I know where this piece came from. All I did was put a new piece of fabric on top of it. And today I'm gonna do the very same thing today. Don't let me forget, one of the things I need while I'm at Walmart is going to be staples for my handy dandy stapler, okay? Please don't let me forget. All right, and we are on our way. Look, I found some smoked almonds from the last time I was in this car. Man, today just keeps getting better. I read a quote today, guys, this morning, and I love to fuel myself. I believe that your input determines your output, and I like to, I do a lot of positive reading, and I just love it. I just love it because it totally changes your focus on the world, right? It helps you stay zoned in on what is working for your life. So often it's so easy to get caught up in the trap of just being like, oh, woe is me, this happened. You know what? Just because something happened in a bad day, one thing, doesn't make it a bad day or a bad week or a bad life. That is just one thing, right? Get up, dust yourself off, and keep on going. The quote this morning I read said that today I choose happiness, and it's just so simple. Do you see quotes and sometimes you're like, yes, that is exactly how I feel? Like, quotes are amazing because somebody else has taken the time. It almost feels like it's in your brain, but they've put it down in a sentence or a paragraph, and you read it and you're like, yes, that is exactly what I'm talking about. We all have the ability to choose happiness. It's up to us. Nobody else can make us feel the way we feel, only if you allow it, right? And so I'm choosing happiness. And I'm just telling you, I'd be willing to bet I'm gonna be super happy when I get to the Walmart fabric sections. Guys, I just went live on Facebook through this big fabric section. You guys were helping me pick what design I should go with, and wasn't that clearance bin amazing? All right, I gotta go get some staples. I picked my fabric. Are you ready to see what it was? And if you wanna go back and see the whole fabric selection process and a tip on finding a color that matches your fabric, go back and watch my live on Facebook. Yeah. It's me again, and this time I'm in the kitchen. I am starving. I am going to eat something. I am now, of course, saw me go to Walmart this morning, picked up the stuff to do some DIY stuff, but I also got some food as well. So for those of you who asked me, Sonia, we know you've lost weight. What kind of stuff do you eat today? I'm actually gonna make myself some Italian sausage, sweet and mild Italian sausage. And I picked up this morning some sauerkraut. Since moving to Pennsylvania, I love me some sauerkraut. Probably gonna do some green beans with that. For the men in my life, of course, for Matt and Riley, if they're gonna eat regular hot dog buns for me, I'll just be doing bunless, doing low carb, and feeling great. Also found, for those of you who are out there also doing low carb like me, this brand, I'm gonna tell you, of sugar-free barbecue sauce is delicious. So I may put a little bit of this on my sausage as well, we'll see. So if you did go check out my Facebook Live, you will have seen that I got these two, I want to say orchard, but they're not. They're orchid. Two orchids. Look, guys, aren't they beautiful? They were on sale at Walmart. Maybe they're on sale at yours too for $3.50. I love it. I'm actually going to put these probably on my windowsill. I think they'd be beautiful, nice, white, and fresh. So, and they're pretty big. So I've got that big window up here. I think that's going to be perfect. So that was a win. I got a little pot of lavender as well that was just on sale for a couple dollars. I love lavender. I think it's beautiful. And I'm love incorporating some greenery that won't die if I don't water it, because I forget sometimes, into my new house. Yay, I remember the staples. Thanks guys for reminding me. Oh, thank goodness. I hate it when I come home and I forgot something that I really, really needed and I have to run back. So this is a really cool, I found this pack, I'd never seen this before at Walmart. This is actually like 3 different sizes that will fit into my stapler. I used to have a staple, like an electric staple gun, one that you would plug in. Scared me to death. Like I was scared I would point it and somehow fire it at somebody, or somebody would do that to me. I just hated being around it. It made me really nervous. And you know what? I went ahead and I just started. I have a couple of these. I love these Stanley heavy duty. They're the manual. Yes, you gotta do a little to get it in there, but it's more controlled. So that's why I particularly love this stapler. I'll link it below in case anybody is interested as well. But if you're a DIYer like me and you like to do some fabric recovering, it's a good tool. So yes, cover now. This is the last time you'll see it looking like this, and we are going to recover with this beautiful fabric that I found. I only needed, like, honestly, probably a half a yard. I ended up getting 2 yards because I love this fabric so much, and it was on sale, so I got 2 yards for $2 because I'm like, you know what, if I do this stool and recover it, there's probably something else that I'm going to want to reuse this for. Oh my gosh, I just might go back and buy the rest of the, is it called a ream of fabric? I think that's what it's called. I might just go buy the rest of it, because wouldn't this just be beautiful for curtains? Can I make curtains? Oh man, now we're pressing it. Can't be that hard, can it? So remember, if you guys can see up close, can you see those little light creamy pieces right there? This is going to work perfect because I love teal, love this color. It's going to blend with my house real nice. And I've got pops of this color throughout it, but also because it has that little bit of like cream in the back, that is going to match the tea biscuit base of the stool perfect that we painted last night on Facebook. So let's go dig it out, the base of the stool, see how it's looking, and we'll go from there. Okay, true story. Here's the situation with the base, all right, which I'm loving it. I'm definitely loving it. I think it's going to be beautiful. But what happened was, guys, I did not think it was going to rain last night. So once this stool dried, I left it outside and it rained. And this is what it looks like now. And this is what happens when you milk paint something. And it wasn't sealed, of course, it just dried naturally. But what happened was it rained, and now as a result, I've got all this chipping. So what I'm gonna do is, honestly, I'm probably gonna let this dry a little bit. And then I'm just going to embrace all the chippiness, because it was that white color before, and you know I love distressed. And also that fabric has that faded distressed look. I'm gonna make it actually work. I'm not gonna like scrape it and go over it. I'm going to sand it. You guys know that we have those fine polishing pads online on the website. I do have one of those with me right here at the new house. I'm gonna go ahead and basically polish it all over, let whatever wants to fall off, and then I'll be left with a beautiful chippy cream white looking stool legs. And then we'll put our faded beautiful fabric on the top. By the way, this is the pad that I just ran and got. This is what I'm talking about. They're online. They're perfect for when you don't want to like uber sand something. You just want to polish it and knock off. You know, obviously the chippy parts are going to knock off when I go over this in just a second. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started on recovering this piece. So I know I've got 2 yards. I've got more than I need. Let me just cut it off to where I need it. You might hear my puppies trying to talk to you in the background. That's because I'm this close to them, so they want to be here too. I ran upstairs. Boy, I gotta tell you, I am definitely getting my steps in this house because there's a lot of walking, but that's a good thing. But maybe I should get one of those things that like tell you how many steps you've done. All right, so this fabric is just folded in half, just naturally, it's the way it came. I'm gonna put it over, make sure there's enough of space to kind of like wrap it underneath, and then I'm just gonna do a nice little cut straight across. All right, so like about right here. You guys know me, I am just a get it done kind of girl, wing it kind of girl. What it is, I am what I am. All right, boom. Just like that. We will save this piece here for some other fine and fabulous project. And now we have this, looks good, perfect, but we don't need two pieces of it, right? Because I just kind of just cut it that way. Now I'm gonna just cut that in half because we just need one. All right, and we're gonna recover. And remember, you recover things when you know that they've been sprayed, you know that they've come from a nice clean home. You reupholster when you tear it all apart and you put in new like sponge and all that sort of stuff and build up all the cushion here again, okay? So I know the home this came from, so this is why I feel comfortable recovering. It's nice when you get fabric that doesn't have stripes because then you have to be mindful of the stripes. Whereas if you're like me, this is the edge right here, so I'm actually just gonna line it up with the edge. Whereas if you're like me and you have something that is just all over pattern, it's gonna be safer for you to redo because that pattern can go anywhere. Perfect, okay, love it. All right, next up, let's get our stapler. Boom. We are good to go. Gotta find a drawer to put those in. Okay, and now we start the process. So basically when I recover, I mirror whatever fold I just did. So if I do this side, then I go to the other side. Make sense? So I just do opposites. Just do opposites, corners to everything. All right, so let's start doing that process. Let me take out my little safety thing here that's on it. Boom. All right, that's one side. Did I just scare you with my boom? And then I'm gonna go directly across to the other side. Okay, now it's secured. Now I'm gonna go to this end. This is a really quick process. Like, you need to reupholster some chairs before companies come in this summer. They're paying you a visit, whatnot. Done. All right, so we just did this. Now I'm gonna start with the corners. Basically, directly across from each other. Same process. This is just my favorite way to go. Maybe you have your own favorite way. All right, so I have gone around and done the pool just like I showed you. Now I go ahead and I can cut off any of the excess that I have, and I did a really good job because I don't have to cut off a whole bunch because I didn't like grab an oversized piece, you know what I mean, where you cut it at the end and you're like, now what do I do with all these strips? All right, so you guys ready for the big flip, for the big reveal? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is the part we're looking at, the ugly part, the upside down part. But now she's, oh my gosh, she's beautiful and covered. Guys, look at her. Look at her, isn't she amazing? Can we just take a moment to say hallelujah for beautiful fabrics? We love color. We love color. This is gonna be gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous on the stool. Can't wait to put it on. Let's do it. All right, guys, we got this sucker sealed and look how good it looks. I love this design and how it came out. See, you just never know sometimes where life is gonna lead you. But this is tea biscuit and vintage white together, and I think it looks absolutely fabulous. I'm not a big proponent of leaving your furniture in the rain, but if you do, there's no need to cry because it can look beautiful too. So here, I'm gonna flip this up in just a second here and put the screws on, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a test and see what it's gonna look like with our new fabric on it that we did together today, guys. Oh my Lord, like, is that not beautiful? Oh, look at that chippy fabulousness. Oh, we love it. You can see here that there's actually like, that's the brown wood that's showing through right there. If I really wanted to, I could go really after this with a heavy grit sand pad and take it down and even bring some brown through. That would even match with like this fabric right here. I am loving it where it's at. There's a little bit chipping through right there. Isn't this beautiful, guys? This is gonna go up to my studio, up to my office. And when I'm relaxing and filming these videos, you can betcha that I'll have my feet up on it. So I'm gonna go flip it over, put the screws in. So all you guys know you have to do is make sure all your fabric is tucked underneath, of course, and then go ahead and put your screws back up just like you took them out. Easy peasy, guys. Isn't this beautiful? Oh my gosh, tell me what you think below. Let me know what you think of this transformation. And even though she was left in the rain, I think she is still a jewel. I think she's still beautiful. What do you guys think below? And what do you think of my $1 a yard fabric? Get out, go check your stash at your local Walmart. See if you can find some good stuff. And yeah, and honestly, just decorate your home on a budget, design on a dime, and make your house feel all cozy. It's your four corners of the world after all, so make it wonderful. When you come home, it just feels good. And I am off to edit this vlog. I will tell you, we had supper. It was amazing. And now I am off to edit this daily vlog to get it up for you guys. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you enjoy my vlogs, I would love it if you would take a minute to subscribe and also give me a thumbs up, leave me a heart, leave me a comment below. Was this a pretty cool flip? Did you like it? I will see you again tomorrow. Who knows what fun we will get into. See you then. Bye.